Hi, and welcome to this introduction to DeEdger, a plugin by Allhurst Digital, made in collaboration with Tokyo Dawn Labs. DeEdger is designed primarily for mastering duties and provides a simple control set, much like a single band of EQ. I'm going to start by turning on Focus Listen. Then I'll tune the frequency and the Q to find the region that I think is poking out a bit too much. Okay, now I'll turn the depth all the way up. And spiky transients in that region are now tamed with dynamic cuts, as shown by the impact meter. Notice how transparent and subtle the effect is, even at full depth settings. But if I toggle bypass, you should be able to hear the high end becomes smoother and better integrated into the mix. We can make this even more transparent by turning on Compensate, which boosts the overall level slightly every time the specified frequency is cut. So we're now reshaping the transients without reducing their impact. And by turning down the depth. And this very gentle smoothing of the top end might allow you to go a little further with an air boost on your mastering EQ. Of course, there's no reason not to use DeEdger within a mix. Here's an instance processing a vocal stem. And let's tune into that edginess around 4 kHz. Knobs are stepped by default, like many hardware mastering units, which can help to speed up decision making. But you can hold Control or right-click and drag to tune in between steps if required. Alternatively, open the settings menu to switch to continuous mode, in which case holding the Control key or right-clicking will temporarily enable stepped operation. Processing can be stereo-linked, so always the same for left and right channels, or unlinked, so that left and right channels are de-edged independently. But in this case, I might choose mid-side mode, so that transients in the middle of the stereo field can be tamed without overly affecting voices panned wider to the sides. Okay, last example. Here we have an instance tuned to around 3 kHz to tame the crack of the snare and the aggressive high end of the bass. And I'll dial in a healthy depth setting so we see plenty of activity on the impact meters. And notice what happens as the song progresses and the arrangement becomes more dense. The impact gradually reduces, without my changing the settings at all, as those 3 kHz transients are no longer poking out above the rest of the mix. Indeed, as the arrangement becomes denser, those upper mid transients cease to be a problem and actually help those parts cut through. The clever algorithms under the hood allow DeEdger to tame any transients that poke out at that frequency, but then get out of the way the rest of the time, without requiring you to automate this behavior manually. So you can just set and forget. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.